Alright, hello again. This is Project Swift coming to you from DotA is Hard, Australian-based gaming group. We aim to improve DotA gaming community, all that good stuff, blah. This is the second stream of the night. The first game was epic. First game of tonight was epic. It was so much fun to watch, so much fun to cast. As a caster, I learnt so much about the game, and I really hope that people can go back and sort of watch it and get the same thing out of it that I did. That was fantastic, and if you want to come join these fantastic games, please search us. We're on Facebook under DotA is Hard. Our YouTube channel is under my name. It's Project Swift, DIH is the channel, but it is titled DotA is Hard. So search one of those two, you will find it. We also have the Steam group, DotA is Hard. That's the best way to find out when we're having the in-house matches. You'll get a little notification when they're coming up. Also, check out our chat group in DotA. Search DotA is Hard in DotA too. You'll find us there. So, for this game, we've got two fun captains. I think two relatively new captains going up against each other. We've got NuZZ and Suru going head to head. So, some good strong first pick bands. We've got bands of Batrider, Darkseer, Magnus, and Lifestealer. So, all very strong picks in the meta at the moment. So, it seems that both of these players are fairly up with it and know what's going on. We've got a first pick of Keeper of the Light. First pick of very strong Keeper of the Light. Very strong pick. You're seeing Keeper of the Light picked a lot. Straight into a follow-up Phantom Lancer on the second pick. So, and we've got a pick of a Pudge and a Skeleton King. So Pudge will probably be running mid, and Skeleton King will be the carry on the bot lane. Will be interesting to see how they choose to do that. They might go Battle Fury Hyperstone or Battle Fury Assault Cuirass on the Skeleton King to try and counter that Phantom Lancer, really get rid of all his illusions. But Phantom Lancer, once he gets his Diffusal Blade, he will sap all the Skeleton King's mana if they go on head-to-head in a carry fight, so that reincarnation will not be available for the Skeleton King if they go head-to-head. Also, Keeper of the Light's Mana Leak will cause a lot of troubles for the Skeleton King. But if the Dire team possibly choose to do maybe a defensive tri-lane with Pudge, that could throw up, the Radiant team, could throw off the Dire team, so they could go Skeleton King, Pudge, and some ranged stunner or ranged slower. That could be an interesting lane. We've got a pickup of Rubik, so Rubik is the third pick, and a Nyx Assassin. So, who knows? My prediction may have come true. They might run the Nyx Assassin mid and then put Pudge bottom in a tri-lane. They could also possibly be running Nyx solo top. I don't really like Nyx solo top, but they could also be running him in a support position. So it will be interesting to see how they attempt to synergize those three heroes together. So they can synergize. They will find a way. But I'm unsure how they plan on doing it. Duh. For those of you who can't see me, which is everyone listening to this stream, while I was trying to figure out what's going on, my hands are moving like William Shatner. It's like bouncing around very confused like. So, Suru, captain of the Dire team, starting to eat into even more of his reserve time on a ban. So, they need to be banning out supports and long lanes. So, ban Windrunner. Do it. Ban Windrunner would be a fantastic ban. Darkseer is already banned. So those support offlaners. Visage is also a really strong support solo offlane. Those sort of bans. Ban those ones. Have banned Lina though, so Lina is a strong support hero, can go bottom in a tri-lane and mess shit up. Her stun and salve combo is fantastic. That burst damage in a tri-lane is just brings a lot to the table. We've got a ban of Silencer. So in the first game this evening, Silencer did do a lot of damage in the mid lane, completely controlled. It was a Silencer up against a Night Stalker, both solo mid. Night Stalker did not stand a chance. It came to the first night and Night Stalker had 2 branches and an urn. So did manage to get his urn in 6 minutes, but it was 6 minutes. He didn't have boots, he didn't have bottle, he didn't have any of that really strong ganking stuff. So Silencer did brought a lot to the table in the last game. We've got a ban of Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is an interesting ban there. Very, very solid support in the late game, and he's also a very strong, well, not a very strong, but he's quite a strong counter to Phantom Lancer. For those of you who don't know, Disruption, Shadow Demon's Disruption, he can cast Disruption on Phantom Lancer or any of his illusions. It will create the two little illusions from the Disruption, and they get juxtaposed. So this skill, so whenever they hit, no, sorry, it's the next one over, it's in the ultimate. So whenever they hit, they have a chance, 7% chance on level 16 to duplicate. So the illusions can start duplicating, and you can create your own Phantom Lancer army with a Shadow Demon. It is Shadow Demon is a fantastic, hilarious counter to Phantom Lancer, because the stronger he gets, the stronger your Disruption gets. And if you have that sort of the area of effect, maybe Gyrocopter, or if you have a Keeper of the Light or something to get rid of those illusions from the Phantom Lancer, and then he has to fight an army of his own illusions, that is scary as shit. It just turned your strongest, like your team's strongest advantage against them. It is brilliant. So that is something to consider for if you ever go up against, as the fondly known Cancer Lancer, try a Shadow Demon. It's fantastic fun. We've got a ban of Undying. Undying has been seeing a lot of play in our DotA hard matches. He's a fantastic anti-team fight hero. So when you get into 5 vs 5 clash, you just drop the tombstone down in the middle of the whole fight and just watch the zombies build up. Like Silencer, Undying had a really strong impact last game. But at the moment, I'm unsure if they're banning I'm unsure if Radiant are banning out the correct heroes. So at the moment we've got Phantom Lancer, Keeper of the Light, so they could possibly be going for sort of an aggressive tri-lane. They do have the Rubik. They may run Rubik mid. I don't really like Rubik in a tri-lane with these two heroes, but it is possible that they could be doing that. So I'm guessing they could be running Rubik mid. So they want to look to ban sort of the I think that like the off-lane heroes. So maybe Bounty. I don't know. That would be so difficult. I'm unsure of this. God, I'm going into a tournament in 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Going into a tournament 2 weeks, and I still haven't got this whole captain's mode thing down pat. So there's the Bounty Hunter. So they will be doing a safe lane combo. So that will be that's the information that I wanted when doing the ban. So Bounty Hunter on the long lane, Phantom Lancer, Keeper of Light on the safe lane, Rubik, depending on their last pick here. Rubik is either going to be going mid up against the Pudge. Rubik up against Pudge, Rubik up against Pudge. I don't know who. I think Rubik wins that lane, but once Pudge hits level 5, Rubik is in serious danger. Yeah, I'm unsure who wins out of those two, so I don't know if they'll be wanting to run the Rubik as support, or if they're going to get like a stronger mid. They've got 2 seconds, 1 second left, last pick of the Earthshaker. So Rubik is going mid, Earthshaker will go top lane with that Keeper of the Light and the Phantom Lancer. And last pick here, they did ban out some very strong supports. They banned out the Omni Knight, Undying, and the Silencer. Very strong supports there, going sort of pairing up with the Keeper of the Lights. And yeah, so they were looking for another support there. So I think they were fine bans. In hindsight, yes, they seemed fine bans. My mistake. I'm sorry, NuZZ, for slagging on your captaining. I myself have so much to learn with all this stuff. It's mind-numbing and sometimes, but it's so interesting and fantastic at the same time. So NuZZ does have like a whole minute of that bonus time extra on his last pick, and I think that is an interesting lineup to go against. You can basically pick the lanes. It will be Bounty Hunter in the off lane, Earthshaker, Phantom Lancer, Keeper of the Light in the top lane, Rubik will be solo mid, and that's a pick of Lions. So they'll probably, I don't know, maybe an aggressive tri-lane with Pudge, Luna, and Lion, with Skeleton King on the safe lane and Nyx Assassin mid. I probably wouldn't run Nyx Assassin in an aggressive tri-lane. Defensive tri-lane, happily, yes, but I don't think I would in an aggressive tri-lane. So we'll see how that goes. Will be interesting. I'm really curious to see what the Radiant's lane is going to be. But with that all in mind, let's get this started. So on the Radiant team, NuZZ is taking Pudge, sitting here rotting, smelling away. So Pudge will be played by NuZZ. Biscuit is taking up the carry role as Luna. Level 69 Wizard is playing the Lion, probably support. The Ultimate Swagger is taking Nyx Assassin. And Skeleton King is going to be played by Deadlines. Could possibly be seeing a 2-1-2 play here, I'm unsure. So Luna is going bottom. God, I'm so curious. But Suru is going to be playing the carry role on the Cancer Lancer. The Mr. Zombie is going to be playing Rubik, solo mid, going fast bottle. You saw those items. Going fast bottle still has 350 gold there. The Earthshaker will be played by Not Quite Claymore. Ooh, hello, shout out to Mr. Zombie. Not Quite Claymore is going to be playing the Earthshaker. EJ is going to be playing the Keeper of the Light, and the offlane Bounty Hunter is going to be played by Barmy. So, there we go. On the lane, so it looks like we've got a dual stun, so it looks like we are playing a 2-1-2 DotA, so Lion and Skeleton King running top lane. Again, Rubik will pick up the rune there. There's no... Luna did not want to contest that rune. Rubik with telekinesis will just pick you up and put you on the ledge, and it's annoying as shit. You completely miss out on your early game farm. You have to wait for somebody to buy you a teleport scroll. It completely knocks off your your first minute or two of farming. You're underleveled, undergold, so you don't really want to contest Rubik for runes like that. But what's happening here? The Nyx Assassin is sitting in the base. Something's happened. I don't know if he's disconnected or if he's just thoroughly confused. Nope, teleport top lane. So they will be running an aggressive tri-lane, but Skeleton King is taking a lot of damage. Is on very low life. The Nyx Assassin comes in, but the first blood goes to the EJ. That Illuminate picked up the Skeleton King there. So Skeleton King is running bottom lane. I think that is a big mistake. Skeleton King should not be going bottom lane at the moment. They either need to... God, this is such a brutal tri-lane to go up against. The Phantom Lancer and Keeper of the Light is a bad enough combo to go up against by themselves, and then you've got an Earthshaker here stunning you, and quite possibly blocking you with the slow from the Phantom Lancer's Spirit Lance. What is it? 3.25 seconds slow, only 10% at level 1, but gets more potent as it goes up. So once that slow hits, the Earthshaker can step in, get fantastic positioning for that Fissure, and then you're stuck somewhere for 8 seconds. It's a long time to be stuck. But at the moment, they're going to be splitting their farm between 2 carries, which is not ideal at the moment. I think Luna, especially against that Phantom Lancer, will need to be the primary carry here. So he should be getting the last hits. And Skeleton King, God, I don't think that their lanes are being run very effectively at the moment. I think Skeleton King should have gone for a second try top, just leaving that Bounty Hunter solo against the Luna. That is okay. I would happily go Luna up against a solo Bounty Hunter. I think Luna will win that lane any day. At least a skilled Luna would. But the tri-lane against tri-lane, they need to get some wards up. They need to stop this pull. Defensive tri-lanes are difficult things to take to go against, and aggressive tri-lane is a difficult skill to master. So wards being put down. They need to. I think the ward goes there, but Sentry Ward, I don't know. I think that Sentry Ward's going to spot that Observer Ward. The EJ will probably spot it there. Unsure, but Earthshaker has jumped in, blocked the Lion there. Possibly a bit of a waste of mana. Earthshaker doesn't have much mana, but I guess they do have the Keeper of Light to be able to keep that mana up. So 2 wards have gone there. I think EJ, yes, EJ still does have an extra sentry ward, so they will be able to de-ward that if that was seen. And that sentry ward did get picked off. So that that sentry ward did get picked off there. So unfortunate. I think I learned that if you put a an observer ward there, I think it blocks the camp. Don't quote me on that. Ooh, there's that combo. I think Nyx reflected that. Reflected it straight back onto the Keeper of Light. God, there, dude, you get the kill. Get Jewel against the tri-lane. Stun coming in. The Lion's in a really desperate situation. Does go down to the Phantom Lancer. Nyx Assassin, but Jewel lane against the tri-lane. They do get a kill. They jump, come back in, do a little bit more damage to the Earthshaker. So commends to them getting the kill against the tri-lane, but they weren't able to sneak away. Lion wasn't able to get out of that. Got creep blocked, got body blocked by everything, and did go down to the Phantom Lancers, feeding him that little bit of extra farm. And here is why you don't contest runes with a Rubik. So, as you can see, pain in the ass situation to be in. He doesn't have the gold for a T. Oh no, he might have bought. Yes, he did buy a TP scroll. Still, pain in the ass situation. Contesting Rubik is really difficult for that reason. So I expect to see a little bit of vengeance happening here. But Pudge, by the look of it, is winning the lane. Yes, he's like a whole and straight into it. Rubik is just in a bad situation, trying to save the courier. Rubik pops the rune, but the salve keeps him going. Nope, does go down to the Pudge though. Pudge, very little life. Yes, Rubik had to take that moment there to save that courier, stop it going down. The Earthshaker comes in, puts a little bit of damage onto the Pudge, but his Fissure is only level 1, does 125 damage on level 1. I didn't know that. That's fantastic. Lion in a dangerous situation at the moment. Nyx Assassin doesn't have the mana to save it. Courier's coming into another dangerous situation. What are these people doing with their couriers, mate? God, keep him on a leash. Look at that donkey. Don't you want to just keep it on a leash? God, and that Greevil should be in some little Frostivus box or whatever they do. Yeah, keep control of your Greevils, your couriers, people. God, put a leash on it. But Pudge taking perfect revenge, exacting sweet, sweet revenge on that Rubik there. If Rubik does telekinesis you up onto a ledge, taking that revenge on him is just, oh, so good. Would have been good as well if Pudge got telekinesis up onto the ledge and then hooked Rubik up onto the ledge. That would have been awesome as well. Ping's on the bottom lane, so who's coming in? Claymore, the Earthshaker's coming in looking for a kill, has gone 2 levels in Fissure, so does have that Fissure. Got the level in Aftershock. The Bounty Hunter's come open. He's taken a lot of nuke damage that the Earthshaker does manage to save him, but puts himself in a dangerous situation. The Luna wasn't able to go around the top though, so he does get away. Bounty Hunter did put him in. Oh, kill there. Pudge managed to pick off the Keeper of Light. Keeper of Light came in from somewhere, I'm unsure, but Pudge picked him off quite happily. Using those bottle charges to just shrug off anything that may have hit him, maybe an Illuminate, maybe a Feybolt. Feybolt coming in. Shrugging off quite happily with those bottle charges. So, yes, so Phantom Lancer's solo top at the moment. Both his supports have wandered off. The Keeper of Light has wandered off, as well as the Earthshaker is doing a little bit of roaming. Fine, has the opportunity to block the Pudge, but I don't think that Rubik's going to be able to do enough damage. Does have level 6, does have that Spell Steal, so he will be able to block come in, Spell Steal, use the Spell Steal. The Earthshaker's caught in under the tower, just takes so much damage from the tower hit as well as Dismember, and with a hook to finish him off. Need Spell Steal, it didn't have anything there, you got stunned under the tower. Nothing to follow up with that. Unfortunately, Pudge getting that little bit of extra feed. Phantom Lancer in a dangerous situation, but Keeper of Light just follows it up completely, takes out the Lion. That damage straight over the top. A little bit of trash talking going on there. Come on guys, that's what we're trying to avoid. We don't really like trash talking here. It's all good if it's funny, in well-mannered and in good nature, but yeah, just trash talking for the sake of trash talking, I'm not a fan of it. I don't really like it that much. I think it's everyone's here to have fun. Oh, Earthshaker and a god, what are these two? They're like looking at each other. Hook coming in, but the Earthshaker walks straight in. The Phantom Lance coming in. Earthshaker taking a lot of damage. Stun with a wave coming in. That ends the killing spree of Pudge. So that's what happens when you trash talk. You get cocky and you wander in and you just put yourself in a dumb situation, and then you sort of get that happen. So that is another reason that I don't really like trash talking that much, is that sort of it can inflate your view of how good you're doing, so you don't keep a realistic head about things. Nyx Assassin does pick up a kill on the Keeper of Light, so came in Vendetta, I think, just finished, nope, finished, used an Impale as well. So Vendetta, Impale, finished off the Keeper of Light, picked up a little kill there. So the supports did come back to the top lane, got the kill on Pudge, but coming in here, so stun on the Bounty Hunter. Nyx is tracked, but will walk away quite safely. Bounty Hunter has got boots and has got 1 blades of attack, so he's going for his blade mail. Got a little bit of extra damage as well from the poor man's shield. But now that he is level 7, he has given up on the bottom lane. The 2 carries are still splitting that farm. Unfortunately, they need to. Skeleton King, I think if Skeleton King went bottom and was determined to not go top, he should have not leveled up Hellfire Blast, should have just maxed Vampiric Aura and gone straight into the jungle and just started jungling with that lifesteal to keep him nice and healthy. So that way the 2 carries aren't splitting the farm. A little bit of a missed hook there from the Pudge, but we'll happily take all this farm underneath the tower. The Lion has been tracked, so they know that he's there. 3 heroes wandering bottom, so it looks like Ward coming in. The Radiant don't have a ward up at the moment, so they won't see this. And Biscuit, the Luna, is wandering into a dangerous situation. Does have his Eclipse, but still dangerous. Stuns coming in, big wave. They do manage to nuke him off. They nuke him off just before the second Eclipse, second shot from the Eclipse comes in, and they get the kill on the Skeleton King as well. So that is a big win, having both the carries in the one lane. Yes, having both the carries in the one lane and being able to kill them both while they're splitting their farm is why you don't put both your carries in the one lane. If you have 2 carries, split them up, put them on opposite lanes, put one of them in the jungle. Don't have them in the same place at the same time, otherwise that's going to happen. Yes, hopefully learn something from that. Ward has been placed, so they're going some serious aggro on this tower by the looks. So Luna has teleported in, is going fast drums, so possibly sort of supporting, but no. You see drums a lot, sort of first item on carries these days. They get their boots and then pick up the drums. Rubik taking a lot of damage, big zap from the Lion. The Keeper of Light shot a little Coddle Blast right into their face, hoping to pick up something. Track on the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin does a lot of damage, doesn't have the mana to follow it up. Did get the mana leak, but the Bounty Hunter does pick up the kill on the Lion. So stun there from the good hook there from the Pudge, saving the Nyx Assassin, but Earthshaker's not done, following him in. Bounty Hunter, very, very nice use of Spiked Carapace to reflect that damage back to Bounty Hunter, keeping himself nice and healthy. Goes for the stun there, hook on the Earthshaker, completely interrupting the stun, and then Dismember, followed up by a stun by the Skeleton King. Completely, yes, throttles the Earthshaker for trying to chase him in that far. Chasing that far behind a tower, especially up against the Pudge, is quite dangerous, and especially up against a decent Pudge. So, watching now. Come on, do that hook. Nope, no. Gives up on the hook. But right now, the Dire, I think, are leading in map control. Definitely, map control definitely last hits. Right now, the Luna is leading the last hits. Phantom Lance, I think Luna's died once or twice. What's the net worth? Give me net worth. Phantom Lancer is leading the net worth. Sentry Ward's gone down. Good stun coming in from the Earthshaker, saves him, but Luna picks up the last hit. So Luna comes in, casts a little Lucent Beam, finishes him off. That mana leak is absolutely shredding the Nyx Assassin any time he tries to do that. something. Lots of damage going on to the Luna. Oh, excellent block from the Earthshaker. The Luna doesn't have anywhere to go. Mr. Zombie, the Rubik turns around, sneaks around the front, sneaks around the bushes and finishes Luna off with a taste of her own medicine using that Lucent Beam. So Bounty Hunter did go down. 1-for-1 trade, 2-for-1 trade. Earthshaker again gets picked up by the Pudge. Pudge wanders in. Pudge is starting to snowball a little, has that flesh heap. He is the third most farmed, has the third highest net worth at the moment. Luna in front a little bit, but has taken those few kills. Has been killed a few times there, so jumped up a bit. Whoa, hang on, what? What happened there? Where's my Phantom Lancer gone? My net worth thing is bugged. What's going on? Net worth. Apparently Phantom Lancer is invisible. Or just completely dropped down. No, there is all his stuff. I don't know, it must have been sitting on his stash, and then once it went onto the courier. Okay, I'm new to these things. Forgive me. Okay, but that's what happened. So it looks like Phantom Lancer has his Diffusal Blade coming in now, so that will shoot him back up. But taking a lot of damage from the Nyx Assassin at the moment. He's going to run away. He's on very little life. Gets a little block from the Kree Wave. Nyx Assassin has only got to chase him for 1 more second. Throws in the stun. Does pick him off, does get the kill. Phantom Lancer did manage to spend all his money. Bought the Diffusal Blade, and he's just in behind the Luna at the moment. So Luna has taken the lead for the highest net worth. So that is an interesting turnaround. Radiant has sort of taken it back. So there you can see, so it was massively in the Dire's favor, and it swung back up into the Radiant's favor. So we'll see how this continues on. Sort of the ganks from the Pudge, the mess cleanups from the Pudge, and that last hitting power from the Luna. As you can see, last hit over the top of the Phantom Lancer, got 10 on top plus some extra denies, keeping the Radiant quite healthy in the gold graphs. So but the Dire still have map control over the top of the Radiant. I haven't seen many wards. I think I've only seen a few Sentry wards coming out from the Radiant teams. So the use of Sentry wards is definitely in the Dire's favor. So these graphs, they don't show map control. Well, speaking of that, Radiant did just gain a fair bit of map control by taking out the bottom tower. So that gives them this whole sort of this area, so it gives them a bit more control over this Ancient. So if the Skeleton King was get Vampiric Aura, Skeleton King, get Vampiric Aura, go into the jungle, start farming the jungle. Let the Luna farm. Luna is going to be, especially with the poor start from the Skeleton King at the moment, Luna is going to be the hard carry this game, and against the Phantom Lancer. Pudge diving in under the tower took a lot of damage there. So, got hooked actually. No. Get hooked midair. So he picked him up. It was probably standing here at this point. Picked him up and then just hooked straight into the tower. So had no chance of getting away. So, fantastic play from the Rubik there, turning spells against him, which is what Rubik does. Little zap. So Skeleton King has come mid. Skeleton King's picked up some wards. So I think he has sort of accepted his fate and realized that he's not going to be a real key role this game. So picking up the wards for the team instead of unless Lion bought them out, but sort of going a dual support role with the Lion, the Nyx, the Lion and the Nyx. Yeah, so support Skeleton King. You see it all. But yes, one possibility to sort of, as I've explained, you have that possibility of the Vampiric Aura going into the jungle and farming, and that will sort of... Oh, good hit, good hook on the Rubik there. Rubik follows straight up with a but big zaps. No chance getting away. Dismember as well as the Lion ultimate. Rubik didn't have a chance. Good reaction speed on the telekinesis. It did stop that initial dismember. Did have a chance of getting away, but didn't make the most of it, unfortunately. So Pings on the mid lane, now that they have taken out the Rubik, looks like they have their sights set on this mid tower. They want it. Pings are happening here, so Pudge is tracked at the moment, so they know that Pudge is up there, and they also know that Nyx Assassin is up there. So, watch your little status bar. Oh, jump in! Luna jumps in, takes out a few creep waves. A few creeps on the wave though. Didn't really get any effective hits on the Keeper Light or the Bounty Hunter. Somebody's teleporting in. Teleport support coming in. Rubik comes in. He's back alive. Looking to pick up the Skeleton King, but Skeleton King did have full mana, was able to get back. So no real trades there. Oh, could pick up on the line here. That shockwave comes in. That Cotter Blast comes in. Whatever it's called. Hook on the Skeleton King, just missed the hook, or just blocked the hook, but Nyx Assassin does come in, finally gets a kill on the Earthshaker. Two heroes in a very dangerous situation. Bounty Hunter, Sentry Ward here was able to find the Bounty Hunter, so Bounty Hunter wasn't able to get away, and Nyx Assassin, Rubik under the tower between two heroes getting double stunned, and the Mana Burn finishes him off underneath the tower. So, the Skeleton King changes the aggro, and now they happily take down this tower. Nyx Assassin picking up the last hit on the tower. While all that was happening, Phantom Lancer, Cancel Lancer, was farming, taking the last hits. He has caught up to Luna in the last hits there. Luna wasn't farming during that. She ran in, used her ultimate, unfortunately didn't get killed. They also traded a tower, so they managed to get the top tower for that as well. And Phantom Lancer has picked up his ultimate orb, so looks to be going for a Manta style. So we'll be going the straight up illusions build. Lots of pings happening here, so this Sentry Ward is about to... Nope, just pops, so they don't get to deward that Absorber Ward there for now, unless they've got... No, they don't have any Sentry Wards up on the supports, but I think... Yes, some are coming, so they will deward that in a moment. So, Dire team want to maintain that map control that they had over the Radiant. Earthshaker in a dangerous situation here. The Bounty Hunter comes in, does put in a few hits, one more hit on the Skeleton King. Nope. I think Bounty Hunter went for the wrong target there. Should have chased after the Skeleton King, and if the Luna had decided to come out, could have followed that up. But Bounty Hunter comes in, one more hit. Yes, does pick up the kill on the Skeleton King. Keeper Light came in, charged the bottle, Cotter Blast just in case, but he's going to walk straight into a Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin's right there. Sentry Ward put down, so Keeper Light will see exactly what just hit him in the face. But Lion in the dangerous situation as well. Bounty Hunter came in, saw it Pudge just shave Rubik's balls with that hook, and as you see, Lion got eaten alive by those heroes there. So that was a 2-for-2 trade on both teams, I believe. So sort of semi-successful. Pudge came in, missed his hook, unfortunately. Would have absolutely nailed that Rubik if he made that hook. So yeah, fun stuff, interesting. So Luna's going Black King Bar, has got the drums for that strong pushing power, and has almost got the Black King Bar sort of 500 away from the Black King Bar. Phantom Lancer is going Yasha now, so mass. That's still about 2,000 away from the Manta style, so a little bit away, but is getting there, farming quite efficiently, using these illusions, sort of splitting them up, doing creep things, yeah, farming with his illusions, and he's not even there, so very safely farming. While, as you can see, the Radiant team are in their jungle, so they do have to be safe with it at the moment. Keeper of Light going to cop it again. This Nyx Assassin is just having a field day on the Keeper of Light. Just nothing that he could do. He keeps wandering out into the open, and Nyx Assassin is just always there. Just enjoying it. And that mana burn, because it does multiple of your intelligence is what it does. Keeper of Light has a very high stat gain. Well, not a very high, but has a reasonably high stat gain, so he has a lot of intelligence to burn. For those of you who don't know, Keeper of Light has a fairly similar stat gain to Furion. So, the possibility of sort of, you know how people play the carry Furion with the Daedalus and all those sort of things, Shadow Blade. If you think that you can play carry Furion, then under those same same thoughts. You can play a carry Keeper of the Light because he can farm quite effectively with Illuminate and has similar stat gains. So yes, there you go. If you have a bad mouther Keeper of the Light when you're playing a carry Furion, there you are. A little bit of information, the more you know. But continuing on, so lots of teleports top. They want to really contest this top tower. 3 against 4 at the moment. The bounty hunter spotted a few people lying in a dangerous situation. Could have been picked up. Big wave. Just missing the block. That Earthshaker just missed the block there, but Rubik is there, going to just misses the telekinesis on the lion as well. But yes, if that block had have made it on the Pudge, that Pudge would have been so dead. Just snuck through though. So oh god, Luna being caught out here, straight under 4 heroes, again gets picked off with a track gold as well. What is it? That Fisher there completely shut off any support that was possibly coming from the Radiant team. So that was a good pickup there, very good pickup for the Dire team, sort of bringing it back in. Shaved. Ah, Pudge just shaved the bounty hunter this time. Oh, those hooks are so close, just missing. Right now, Lion does have the track on him, so they do know where people are. Know that Pudge is wandering away, and the Phantom Lancer does pick up the top tower. So Hook, oh, just missing again. God, straight between the two illusions. Probably guessed that he did do the Doppelwalk, and those illusions doing so much that with the Rot as well. But yes, must have guessed that he used Doppelwalk, aimed a little bit in front, and just missed the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer coming in. Oh, got recalled by Keeper of the Light. Of course, I saw that before when he was running away. Picks up the kill on the Lion. The Luna teleports in, uses his ultimate, gets a couple of hits, one more hit, few hits. Good block there, but unfortunately blocked the rest of his team by sitting inside the bush there. Ultimate on top of the Skeleton King. Skeleton King is still used up that mana, so he doesn't have that. One more hit, yes, no, he used his wand, did have that mana there. So ping's happening on the Skeleton King, they want to get that kill. Stuns, there's 3 against 2. The Nyx Assassin has been stunned twice now, so they still don't know he's there, but he will pick up this kill on the Earthshaker. One more hit, no, one got stunned. Oh, he's so close, could have picked up 2. Used his Dagon on 1, if he had to use the Mana Burn. The Mana Burn's got like a 4-second cooldown. God, just use it. We've got a disconnect from the Phantom Lancer at the moment. God, that was, yes, Mana Burn has a 4-second cooldown. Don't be afraid to use it. That was good. That was good. That stun that caught the 2 heroes here was fantastic. Caught both the Rubik and the Earthshaker, and he did split up using the Dagon on the other, who was it? He was pounding on the Earthshaker, used the Dagon on the Rubik, almost killed him. He should have followed up straight away, or as soon as he stunned, he should have followed up straight away with a Mana Burn. It's got a 4-second cooldown. Use it. Use it. You don't have to be worried about not having that in a fight. You just spam it. It is fantastic. That is your team fight material as a Nyx Assassin. Once you've sort of come in and you've vendetted someone and you've stunned someone, just walk around mana burning people. You don't even have to hit them, just mana burn, mana burn. And if any big AoE skills come out, spike Carapace. So, yes, I'm just going to message the Phantom Lancer for a moment. Up D. I don't know what up UPDE means. I don't know. He seems to have disconnected. I am going to pause the stream here, and we'll pick it back up when I find out if he's... Alright, welcome back to the stream. Phantom Lancer has connected. What happened? Windows automatic update shut down his computer. How fantastic! Don't you hate it when that happens? Them feels when you accidentally click the button. Restart now. Shit. Well, while you disconnected, didn't miss too much. We've only just started, so we've been playing for like, I don't know, 30 seconds since it reconnected. Nothing major has happened, so welcome back in. Ready to get into some more action. Phantom Lancer is doing some farming here, is doing a little bit of illusion farming, trying to be really safe. Thing Nyx Assassin is going to come in, try and maybe engage on the Phantom Lancer here. But Phantom Lancer must have seen how much damage he's actually doing to the creeps there, but Phantom Lancer is happy doing some safe illusion farming at the moment. While they're behind a little bit, Nyx is wandering around looking for a kill. Man, I don't know if he just revealed himself, but the Rubik's in a bad way. Oh, Nyx! What? Oh, he had an illusion rune. Oh, well, Rubik is just boned then. Impale just completely wrecked it. But Phantom Lancer's coming in doing so much damage to the Pudge. Pudge is way dead. Got a Nyx Assassin here and a Lion doing so much damage. Wow, they bursted down the Phantom Lancer. I was not expecting that. The dust from the Pudge was quite effective. Managed to kill that Phantom Lancer easily. Yeah, just the burst damage from the Impale and the ultimate and the stuns and everything. Just, yeah, killed him off quite happily. Okay. Good trade there. I would happily trade a Pudge for those 3 heroes, especially the carry. And a top tier 1 tower. So Luna picks up a kill on that, has a Black King bar now and a fair bit of gold. So that was a fantastic trade for the Radiant team. Going straight through onto the next lane. So onto the next tower. So Earthshaker here is doing a little bit of defense. Now they're going to back off. One thing that I was going to put forward with this Earthshaker build, one thing that I like doing with the Earthshaker build, especially if you're going sort of the tri lane and you want to get the most stun possible, I like getting 1 level in Fissure, 1 level in Enchant Totem, and then maxing Aftershock, because you get that 1.5 second stun for your Enchant Totem as well. So you can really can increase the amount of time that you can lock someone down quite effectively. Nyx Assassin being caught out, taking lots of damage. Yes, they do go down a little bit late on the stun there. Fantastic pickup. Recalled in. Phantom Lancer has been recalled in. I don't know if that was necessary. Oh, Lion's mana, and there goes the slow. Yep. Turns around, does the stun. Pudge has come back in. Big zap. Does pick him up. They will get this kill. Keeper Light gets killed. Good hook there, but hooked the Phantom Lancer straight into it. Now Pudge has taken all that damage. Oh, that was monstrous. That was really good chase there by the Radiant team. Sorry, by the Dire team. Really good chase by the Dire team. Keeper Light is putting up some wards now, putting that Sentry ward up. They do not want the Nyx Assassin coming in and picking off the supports from behind. So. Creep wave? No, creep wave is a long way away. Channeling, so this will go straight over the top of the creep wave with a follow-up. No, casted the Fade Bolt a little bit early, but they take out the Skeleton King almost instantly, goes down straight away, and right now the Luna has come in. They need him to defend, and trying to defend underneath that Keeper Light, the Coddle Blast is just difficult. Pings are happening. Pings from, I don't know. Pings from EJ, the Keeper Light on something, unsure what they were pinging, but the Bounty Hunter is putting some track on the heroes underneath the tower, so now the Keeper Light can aim his blast a bit more effectively. But, as you can see there, engagement here, Skeleton King cops a lot of damage, gets slowed, stunned, everything burst down, but the Nyx Assassin was making good use of that spike. Oh, good hook on the Rubik. This is not going to work. A slow siege for the Dire team is not going to work against these heroes. With Keeper Light doing that and Nyx Assassin following up with the Spike Carapace, Keeper Light is just messing with his own life as he's trying to push. And the Pudge able to hook people out of position, completely winning that siege for them. So the Dire team were trying to make the most of that advantage. Good little no, never mind. That was a good little use of Blinding Light, but it was followed up by Nyx Assassin's stun and Luna's Lucent Beam, so just finished them off quite easily. So Phantom Lancer is trying to continue with some safe farming. Has picked up his Manta Style and a Vitality booster. Where's the good use there. Oh, could go. No way. Use Black King bar and teleport. Got away quite easily, and he's very close to his own Manta Star. Bounty Hunter just sort of protecting the Phantom Lancer in his own jungle, so trying to get that Phantom Lancer as much farm as possible. As we all know, a farmed Phantom Lancer is disgusting to try and deal with. His illusions get so strong. You build those stat items, you build things like Harder to Rust, just makes the illusions insanely strong, so hard to kill, and then the extra damage from the diffuser blade is just brutal, and it's really difficult to deal with a farmed Phantom Lancer for that reason, especially even if you have really good clearing skills like Luna with the bounce, the Moonglaive, things like that. It is still difficult to deal with a Phantom Lancer. One of my personal favorite late game counter to the Phantom Lancer is Spectre. Oh no, they changed his dispersion now, so dispersion has a minimum range now, so you can't hit units within 300, so melee units, catching him out, 2 heroes catch him out, the Nyx Assassin comes in, does little bit of damage, tries to pick off Bounty Hunters on very little life, there we go, there's the ultimate, and Keeper of Light gets hooked in by the Pudge as well, so that's a that's a very good trade. So that was 2 against 3, and the 2 against 3 in the Dire's favour, and 2 Dire heroes went down, so that was very good support from the Lion, good teleport support coming in, managed to turn that around quite effectively. But yes, as I was saying, with the Phantom Lancer, what you used to be able to do with Spectre is just take a beating, and dispersion would kill off all the illusions. So you could just stand there and take a beating, all the illusions would die, and Phantom Lancer couldn't really take a farmed Phantom Lancer couldn't really take a farmed Spectre one-on-one for that reason. But now that they've changed his dispersion, that's not so relevant anymore, because they will be inside that minimum range of dispersion. So there goes one of my favourite counters to Phantom Lancer, unfortunately. But yes, so Luna, we'll see how it goes into the late game. So Luna is getting more farm than the Phantom Lancer at the moment. Luna is fantastic at farming, getting last hits all up in there. That Moonglaive bouncing around just shreds creep waves, but the extra illusions also shreds the creep waves quite well, and I think Phantom Lancer is a much better split pusher than Luna is, so we'll see how that goes into the late game. But pings on top tower, but no, Luna teleports away, wants to just play it safe, happy getting that little bit of farm, will teleport bottom, get more farm while defending the bottom tower. As you can see, those Moonglaives bouncing around quite happily, picking up all that farm, all those creep kills. So, we'll see how it goes when it's one-on-one later on. Could be interesting. I'm interested to see how these two match up against one another. So I think, for now, it's just sort of, both teams are playing fairly sort of defensively at the moment. Dire have still got good map control up, good wards up everywhere, so they have a good idea of where the Radiant are. Radiant are starting to get some wards up, so starting that map control, maybe trying to gank. I think Radiant do have that experience. Yes, they do have a fairly significant advantage at the moment. Bounty Hunter wandering around, got to be careful. Keeper of Light in a dangerous situation, could be hooked by that Pudge. Oh no, Rubik gets hooked, so they do pick up that Pudge. Keeper of Light follows up with a wave straight away. Nyx Assassin reflects it back as always. Earthshaker has jumped in trying to do some damage, but has completely missed the fight. Rubik's still, everyone's still alive. How are we all still alive? Lion's taken some, still, no, Lion finally goes down. Nyx Assassin also went down. So that was an interesting turnaround as well. Got hooked and then moves just went off. So somebody else, Skeleton King's gone down, and Luna's in a bad way. How did this fight get turned around? The Phantom Lancer gets hooked straight into the Pudge. Pudge uses his Dismember, but backs off as he realizes that there's 5 heroes right there. Very good block by the Earthshaker. Good stun, and they will. That is a team wipe for the Dire team. For the Radiant team, sorry. How the hell did the Dire team turn that around? That was insane. They had like the perfect initiation on the Rubik. Then I think the Keeper of Light used his ultimate, threw a blinding light in there, sort of stuffed up the Dismember, stuffed up a couple of other things, and then other heroes came in. The Phantom Lancer got recalled by the Keeper of Light, and then he just started wrecking stuff. That was nuts. That was a fantastic turnaround. So they're looking for they've taken out that mid tower now, so they got that funds. The bottom tower is sitting on very low life as well. Some pings were going on there, but then I think they've decided against it. They've pinged Roshan. So we'll see how that goes. They could have possibly kept going, done a little bit of damage to this tower, especially if Phantom Lancers turned around and started doing some farming. I don't know if he had Manta Style up when they were next to it, but he could have activated his Manta Style and then sent the illusions into the tower and got some risk-free damage on the tower, so that could have happened. But they backed off, playing it safe, going for the Roshan, took that massive fight in their favour, massive advantage. And Phantom Lancer has picked up the Aegis now, so he will be very difficult to kill. So they've taken that advantage, backed off quite safe when there was a risk of possibly having it turned around on top of them. But yes, so playing very safe and very smart, I think. Taking the advantage when they have it, but not pressuring it too hard, because I think... oh no, it's dragged it... Ooh, dragged the gold... God, that is a massive dive. That would be the Roshan gold as well, so dragged that into the Radiant favor, and the experience has gone back to spot on 0. So Dire have sort of just in their favor, 3,000 gold in their favor, the experience is flat, so we're on even playing field. It doesn't get much more even than that, so see how it goes from here. Good use of the creep timers, as you know. Creeps spawn every 30 seconds, so if you're able to count that, especially for heroes like Keeper of the Light that have that sort of charge up thing to stop creep waves really effectively, you can time it quite well. The other thing, if you're pushing into the lane here right on like the 30-second or 1-minute mark, you can use, say, your Lina. Lina with your AoE stun and dragon self. Oh, good hook there on the bounty hunter, but Pudge thought he missed completely. Bounty hunter was invisible, then turned around when there's a bounty hunter there. Big wave coming in, lots of damage coming. Luna's Black King Bar, but just can't fight off that Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer is a higher farm at the moment. The Earthshaker's in the middle at the moment, taking... so why are people not dying? Nyx Assassin and the Skeleton King has gone down. I think they got chased away. I don't know where they disappeared. No, they're in here. Yep. Nyx Assassin was up there for some reason. I have no idea how he got killed, but 2 heroes are down, so that's 2 on 5 at the moment. Luna's coming back in, has got full life, doesn't have Manta Style, doesn't have Black King Bar. Blink in by the Earthshaker, coming in, doing a bit of stun. They're picked up by the Rubik, stunning the Lion again. Lion's on very low life, goes straight down to the Phantom Lancer, doing so much damage with that Diffusal Blade, especially up against the support. Pudge on no movement speed, just throws a last-ditch effort in, hooks the Earthshaker in under the tower, sort of hoping that maybe the tower would do some damage. And now it's all up to Biscuit. He does have that Manta Style, but I think that could seal the deal. Good, yes, does get the kill on Bounty Hunter, so it does something. But Phantom Lancer comes in, Black King Bar and Manta Style was used. Teleporting just does not want to risk being slowed or anything, or purged or something. So just Black King Bar, teleport out, doesn't have the stun to stop that, but with the illusions here, so 3 heroes are alive. Nyx Assassin's coming in, will pick up the kill on the, yes, does pick up the kill on the, what are you, Keeper of the Light, but those illusions and that Phantom Lancer damage just shreds him instantly. The pickup from the Rubik's stops the Spike Carapace. Stops the Spike Carapace. Luna in a bit of a possible situation. That Diffusal Blade, the slow from the Diffusal Blade, damage, and zap from the Rubik. They do take out their Luna. So Pudge hooked an illusion there, went to hook the Phantom Lancer. A big zap from the Lion does take out the Rubik. So that's another one down. So that's 3 against 2. They still have the carry up. Carries on no mana, has a Doppelwalk, but doesn't have that Spirit Land, still has Diffusal Blade, but is determined to take down this barracks, really wants to take down the barracks. Come on, take down the other barracks. Stop auto-attacking, come on, yes. Nope, stun coming in from the Skeleton King. Skeleton King's gonna take a few hits, taking so much damage from that Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer still does heaps of damage with the Diffusal Blade. Taking all his mana, making sure that he just does have anything. He still has the Aegis. They do finally take him down, but he still has the Aegis. Skeleton King on very low life is going to... No, turn around there, decided to go for the Lion. No, creeps. Yes, Lion throw thing, take down Barracks, stun going onto him, Illusion doing itself, just doing a lot of damage. Skeleton King on very little life is one Spirit Lance away from dying. I think that the mana drain and the extra damage would kill him. Oh, that was a hook. Hook going in from the Pudge, hooks the Nyx Assassin. Luckily, Nyx Assassin didn't break his infizz, but goes straight onto the Keeper of the Light, continuing his little biff on the Keeper of the Light, reflects the damage back to the Earthshaker as well as the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter comes in, good stuns from the Lion, stuns the Earthshaker and hexes the Bounty Hunter, keeping the Nyx Assassin alive. Missed hook there from the Pudge, but he has a track on him, so they know exactly where he is. I don't know how the hell Nyx Assassin managed to get away, but Phantom Lancer is just continuing that push. So that's 2 barracks down. So God, that was a fantastic game. That was so even for so long, back and forth. Kill there, that was a 4-staff kill. Stun there from the Earthshaker, trying to block people out, but no. So tower damage, Nyx Assassin doing the best that he can do to sort of defend. Lion, no, Phantom Lancer's going, alright, let's dive some damn fountains. So yeah, alright, tower's going down. God. Wow, that game was epic. That was fantastic. Lots of good plays. It was so even for so long. It was back and forth and back and forth. 1 vs 5 was requested by the Phantom Lancer. They're going up against. It does take out the Skeleton King. The Rubik is here though, helping out though, as well as the Earthshaker. So go against that, but dive. Look at it. It was so even for so long, just so flat, and the XP graph was a bit spiky in the Radiant's favor, but then yeah, so that was fantastic plays. That was a fantastic game. That amazing to watch. Look at the kills, even 32 to 33. There's the scoreboard. Look at it. That was phenomenal. So that's the sort of quality of games that we like to see here at DotA is Hard. It was fantastic. It was so much fun. Please come join us if you want. I'm Project Swift. DotA is Hard. Please search us Facebook, YouTube, Steam group, and DotA chat channel. So please come join us. Come play. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll see you on the Dotaverse. Project Swift.